This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us to the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, this is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team hasn't had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
That is a great throw and catch by this quarterback and wide receiver duo, and they have been crushing it all season long, something we've seen out of Alabama throughout their storied history. Guys like Mac Jones and Devontae Smith, Tagovailoa and Devontae, A.J. McCarron and Amari Cooper, and how about Greg McElroy to Julio Jones? We will see if these guys can mirror some of that great success that Bama has had in the past.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Open the semifinal game with a pass. Catch made on the out route. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions. These teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
A lot of hype and expectation for Keelan Russell, and you can see why. He's a tremendous player and certainly gives this offense a lot more life than they had prior.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to the right side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Now it's 3rd and short on the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
And they'll use the ground game here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Now here we go, and he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Receiver in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Running with purpose. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama, what players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! He's in the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket, using his legs here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Hill. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Ford. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down, and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Handoff to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's an out route, the catch made, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking into the clear. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense ready for play number 10 in this drive. On the run, it's Hill.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down short. That first down marker sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Irish. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? 1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. See if they can convert the point after. He knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking for some space. It's Hill. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's a shotgun run call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Carr. Delivers quickly to the left side. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
After that incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here on a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well. And they're diving right back into throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. To throw, it's Russell. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into 3rd down success with 1st and 2nd down success. And when you just throw incompletions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on 1st and 2nd.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
They'll run it here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Carr. There's contact on the throw. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Set to advance on the football.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule.
Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the left side, and he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He pulls in the catch and moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They mix it up with a run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 17. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Here comes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And Chris, they're going to go back to this film and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort, look at the schematics, and a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. Sees an opening. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Caught for a touchdown. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember,
it's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Throwing off play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the run, it's Hill. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Hill. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They can stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Movement here from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Leaning on the run game here.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you have.
It's caught. He's got room. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 if they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. It's exactly what they're doing here.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And there it is, the crucial 1st down. They can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, he can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away, let the defense close it out. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover.